That bad man, it's that bad man. I'm back at it again. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chef Wavy, aka the chef that beat your granny. Why am I getting notifications? AKA the chef that beat your granny, aka the AKA whatever you want to call me right now. You feel me? Today we are making chopped cheese. This is a requested video, and I finally get to you guys on that. Got a lot more content coming, guys, so stay tuned and let's get into it. Let's go. All right, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just not realizing I did not prep any of my stuff. The only thing that's prepped is my beef right now, but yo, the rest of it I ain't prep up. And this, yeah, I done messed up. So let me do that, and I actually can bring you guys through the process of doing that. So, alright, so today what we're gonna use is yellow onions and a green bell pepper to put in our chopped cheese. I'm gonna remove that real quick. And I like bell peppers in my Philly just because I like that crunch from the bell peppers, as well as just like the overall flavor it gives it after it's sat in there for a little while. I'm actually gonna cook these, like I'm gonna almost like saute them and have me some like caramelized onions with this. So it should come out fairly good. I'm gonna actually cut these down into a very fine cut. And that's a really pretty core right there. Got a whole bunch of seeds, as you can see the seeds on there. I like stuff like that when the core comes out like very, very, very seedy. That's how you know you got your good bell pepper. So I'm gonna cut this off right here. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna bust this down very finely. I'm gonna cut it into almost like strips, and after I do that, from there I'm gonna cut across to almost dice these up, but I want like a very fine dice because I like them in there for color and taste, but I really don't want to see like huge chunks. I hate huge chunks of vegetables in anything that I'm doing. So that's why I'm saying I'm gonna do a very fine cut with these, and I will show you guys the end result of that. As you can see, the way I'm gripping my knife, it's almost like a pinch in a way. And the way my hands are set up on the bell pepper, it's set up on almost like a claw, almost like a claw, so that I don't slice my fingers off. Because like, if you ever watch the show Chopped, that's how people get chopped, man. That's how they get kicked out of there. You don't want bloody produce, you don't want bloody product, man. So that's why we doing that. And if you are, if you do happen to slip, it's not gonna cut your fingers off. And see, I'm like against my fingers right now. Like, it's not gonna cut your fingers off. You're not gonna get cut. The most it'll probably cut is your nail. Like, that's not, your nail's a very tough part of your body. So like, you're not cutting anything important. You're not cutting your phalanges off. All right, so we got those chopped up. Now, like I said, I'm gonna come to the side, see if I can get these all together so you guys kind of see that. So strips is what I'm talking about. So it shouldn't look any bigger than that. And I'm gonna cut these down. So I'm just gonna do like maybe 1 inch cuts, probably a little less than 1 inch, maybe a half an inch. Let me take that out because I don't really like looking at that one. I'm gonna take them all, slide them together. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna get a tripod soon so that you guys can see like from a better angle, because I know this isn't like the ideal angle, but you do what you have to do. You work with what you have to work with, That's what it's all about. So we're gonna cut these up. Let's do it in just a bit more. Like I said, we're just gonna come down like that. I can move these out of the way now. Put that there. And there we have it. That right there. Some of these are a little bit bigger than I wanted them to be, but this is ideally the size you want to kind of have. Just that little 1 inch, maybe half an inch cut for that. All right, guys, now that I have my bell peppers chopped up, I think I'm gonna chop those a little bit finer in just a second. But while I'm thinking on it, let me go ahead and thinly slice these onions. And my onions, I want them to be almost see-through, like how these are right here, so I can get ready to caramelize them. As you can see, it's like really thin. It's almost like paper thin. The reason I do that is so I can get like a very like wilted look on the saute. Can't talk to them. Get a very like wilted look on the onions, almost to where they look like just caramelized onions. So we're gonna keep chopping these up. Actually, kind of warm in here today. Usually pretty cold. Keep slicing. And again, if you guys don't like some of the things that I use in my videos, you don't necessarily have to use them in yours. This is just the way the Misfits do theirs. So I'm gonna keep slicing this onion. And this is a completely, well, not completely different, like I go through some of the same steps a lot of you guys probably do for your chopped cheese. I just don't like adding ketchup to mine. I'm not a huge ketchup fan. So today, instead of ketchup, I'm gonna be using barbecue sauce. I'm gonna be using barbecue sauce. I got some sub buns. It's gonna almost be like New York style, but not quite. Almost like Southern New York type deal. You know what I'm saying? South can't do it like, well, no, South does it better than up north, in my personal opinion. All right, now we got those all nicely chopped up. We can go to the next step. All right, guys, now that I got my veggies all prepped up, we're gonna go ahead and saute those. I'm gonna put the heat on high just for a little while so I can melt this butter down. And then as I'm doing that, I'm gonna start adding my onions. I'm gonna start adding my bell peppers. And I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning, just a tiny bit, not enough to like really make a difference, but to make a difference, if you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing in just a second. All right, guys, now that all my vegetables are in the pizzazz, I'm gonna put a lid over that and let these guys sweat. What sweating is over low to moderate heat, and it's just to like kind of caramelize everything. But before I do that, I'm gonna push everything together, and I'm gonna add some paprika and some crushed bell peppers to this mixture. All right, y'all, so got a little chef tears going on right now, but I'm putting these on low to medium heat for them to sweat just a little bit. Jesus, the onions will get you, boy. So the seasonings that I added in this mixture was paprika, crushed garlic. I added a little bit of accent as well as some garlic powder. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when I was mixing it around, it gave me like a fantastic smell that's gonna do the same for you. So that's just the mixture that I use. Like I said, that's not necessarily a mixture that it's not necessarily a mixture that you guys have to use, but that's something that I personally use, and I feel like it will just give the chopped cheese a bit more flavor, a bit more pizzazz. All right, y'all, I got my onions and bell peppers all sauteed up. Now what I'm about to get ready to do, I'm about to hit that thing with that beef. I'm gonna go ahead and lay these patties on in here. I got 6 patties. I already pre-patted up, so I'm about to just slap those on there. And I'm gonna season them as I go, because that's how you do the chopped cheese. At least that's how I seen them do it on the YouTube. But yo, that's how y'all do it, man. Y'all slap them things on them, add your seasoning. Today my seasoning is gonna be, let's do some garlic onion powder. Let's do some, what else do I want to add? Because like, this is gonna be good. Garlic powder, onion powder. Let's add some accent, and let's add some seasoning salt to these things. All right, I got them all on the grill right now. Ooh, listen to that. Listen. Yes, sir. Oh, strain for a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna hit that thing with that onion. Actually, this is garlic. That thing with that garlic powder like that, like so. Get my ingredients out of here. Garlic powder. You can get some onion powder, sprinkle that thing over there. Sprinkle that thing. You feel me? And like I said, garlic powder, onion powder. Don't do no whole lot of accent, y'all, because like I said, accent is a very strong seasoning. It's just there to enhance whatever you got on there for the time being. And we're gonna throw some seasoning salt on that thing, man. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all see it. If you don't ask your granny about it, man. You feel me? Just 1 second, let me get my spatula. Get my spatula, I'm gonna flip these things over and do the same thing on the other side. Now, like I said, chopped cheese, all it is a chopped up hamburger, man. It's almost like a Philly style sandwich. So we're gonna flip that over like that, like so. Right there. One more time, baby. Bam. Like so. I'm gonna put this off to the side, same thing. Garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt, accent. I command them all, baby. Look at that, man. Look at that thing, man. What y'all know about that? Little bit of accent, not no whole lot. Don't mess yourself up, you're gonna give yourself a headache, man. I'm telling you. And actually, that is a known fact. Too much accent can give you a headache, so don't overdo it with the accent. Right there. All right, y'all, we're gonna let these things cook up, man. After they're very well done, well, I ain't gonna say very well done. After they're well done, though, then you can take that thing, cut that thing off, chop them up, put your cheese on them. Today, our cheese is gonna be provolone. You can't go wrong with a little provolone. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to sell you that. I'm giving you game for the free $99. This time it's gonna cost you. Look at that. Flipping them things. Almost like a patty melt. And that might be something I got to do in the future, a patty melt, man. I love patty melts. If anybody knows me, they know I love them. I love my... But yeah, man. Add that deal. I'm gonna put that off to the side. I'm gonna add the lid to this thing. And after that, after they start like cooking real good, I'm gonna flip them one more time. Chop them up. Throw some provolone on them. Throw my sauteed onions on there. And that should be it for the day. Alright guys, now that these burgers are close to being done, it's time to bust them on down. Guys, as you can see, we got my burgers chopped up. I'm gonna let those sit on there for just a few more minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna slide the cheese on over the top and get ready for the finishing product. Alright y'all, now that I'm cooking up pretty good, I'm gonna slide this provolone over the top. And the reason I put the 2 slices of cheese on one overlapping the other is so that I have full coverage of the burgers while they're cooking up. So like not one spot is gonna be cheesier than the other. This is a trick that I learned from watching my chefs cook, as well as like watching some videos on YouTube. This is how you get full coverage over everything that you're cooking. So yeah, throwing that over the top right now, and in a few minutes you guys will see the end results. And thank you guys for watching, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button right down. I think it's like that's somewhere in there. Go ahead and punch that for me. Well, you munching on that thing, man. How that chopped cheese taste, boy?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, y'all check out Miscut's kitchen, man.
Oh yeah, y'all already know him. Big stepper, big eater.
Y'all can see that Philly, well, it ain't no Philly, it's a chopped cheese, but it's looking like a Philly though, man. That's how good this thing looking. I'm about to garnish it out with these sauteed onions and these green bell peppers, man. I'm about to slide that thing over the top like that, though. Ooh, look at that sauteed onion, bro. Who do it better than me? That actually does look really good though. I'm gonna slide that thing over the top like that right there. It's supposed to be messy, y'all. It's supposed to be a big mess of a sandwich. And there you have it, man. The doggone chopped cheese, the Misfit way. That's how you do it. Tell your mama about me. Come on, let's go.